Kindness with boundaries. The strength to say no and still shine 24/7, 25 Priyanka video 2-in-1, voiceover done. Have you ever felt that your kindness is mistaken for weakness? Do you find yourself giving, forgiving, and caring, only to be taken for granted or even hurt by those around you? True kindness is not about letting others walk all over you. It's about showing compassion with wisdom, loving with discernment, and protecting your peace while still extending grace. Discover how you can be both gentle and strong, merciful yet wise, and learn the art of setting healthy boundaries without losing your caring heart. Kindness is a powerful force that can heal, inspire, and connect people. But true kindness is not about being a doormat or allowing others to take advantage of your good heart. It is about showing compassion while also honoring your own dignity and self-respect. Many people confuse being kind with always saying yes, never setting limits, and tolerating mistreatment. But real kindness is balanced with wisdom. It means knowing when to help and when to step back, when to forgive and when to protect your peace. You are not called to carry the weight of everyone's expectations or to sacrifice your well-being for the sake of pleasing others. Kindness is about giving from a place of strength, not from a place of fear or guilt. When you understand this, you begin to see that setting boundaries is not selfish. It is necessary for a healthy, meaningful life. Boundaries are not walls that keep people out. They are guidelines that protect your heart, your time, and your energy. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect and wisdom. It allows you to give generously without being drained, to love deeply without losing yourself, and to serve others without being used. Many people will test your boundaries, expecting you to always be available, always forgiving, and always giving. But you have the right and the responsibility to decide who has access to your life and how much of yourself you share. Saying no does not make you unkind. Walking away from toxic situations does not make you less compassionate. In fact, it takes courage to stand up for yourself and to protect your peace. Remember, you can be kind and still say no. You can forgive and still choose to move on. Boundaries are a sign of strength, not weakness. Not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay. Some people are there to teach you lessons, while others are there to support and uplift you. It is important to use discernment in your relationships. Pay attention to how people treat you, how they make you feel, and whether they respect your boundaries. True friends and healthy relationships will encourage your growth, respect your values, and bring out the best in you. On the other hand, those who constantly take, manipulate, or disrespect you are not deserving of your time and energy. It is wise to distance yourself from those who drain your spirit or pull you away from your purpose. Protect your heart and surround yourself with people who inspire you to be your best self. Remember, you are not obligated to keep anyone in your life who does not honor your worth. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It frees you from the burden of anger, resentment, and pain. But forgiveness does not mean allowing someone to continue hurting you. You can forgive someone and still choose to set boundaries. You can let go of the past without inviting the same negativity back into your life. Forgiveness is about releasing the hold that hurt has on you, not about tolerating mistreatment. It is possible to love people from a distance, to wish them well without keeping them close. Letting go is sometimes the most loving thing you can do for yourself and for others. Trust that by releasing what no longer serves you, you make space for new blessings, new growth, and new opportunities. Strength and compassion are not opposites. They are partners. When you combine a kind heart with a wise mind, you become unstoppable. You can show love without losing yourself, give generously without being used, and forgive without forgetting your own value. Embrace the power of discernment. Listen to your intuition. Stand firm in your values, and do not be afraid to set limits. The world needs your kindness, but it also needs your strength. By walking in both, you become a light for others and a protector of your own peace. Remember, you are worthy of respect, love, and happiness. Never let anyone convince you otherwise. Your heart is the wellspring of your life. Everything you do, Every decision you make flows from it. That's why it is so important to guard your heart with wisdom and care. Not everyone who smiles at you is a true friend. Not everyone who comes close has good intentions. Some people may try to manipulate, deceive, or use you for their own benefit. Guarding your heart does not mean closing yourself off from the world. It means being wise about who you allow into your inner circle. Trust is earned, not given freely to everyone. Protect your peace, your dreams, and your energy. When you guard your heart, you create space for genuine connections and meaningful relationships that uplift and inspire you. Love is powerful, but love without wisdom can lead to pain. True love is not blind, it sees reality and acts accordingly. Being compassionate does not mean ignoring red flags or excusing harmful behavior. It means caring enough to speak the truth, even when it's hard. Sometimes, the most loving thing you can do is to have an honest conversation, to set a boundary, or to walk away from a situation that is hurting you. Wisdom teaches you when to be patient and when to move on, when to give and when to hold back. By balancing love with wisdom, you protect your heart and honor your own worth, while still showing kindness to others. Rejection is a part of life. Even the most loving and kind people will face moments when others turn away, misunderstand, or betray them. But rejection does not define your value. It is not a reflection of your worth or your goodness. Sometimes, people reject what they do not understand or what challenges their comfort. Instead of letting rejection make you bitter or closed off, let it make you stronger and wiser. Use it as an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become more resilient. Remember, your value is not determined by the acceptance of others, but by the strength of your character and the love you carry within. Not every relationship is meant to last forever. Some connections are seasonal, and some are simply not healthy for your growth. Holding on to toxic relationships out of guilt, fear, or obligation only drains your spirit and keeps you from reaching your full potential. It is not unkind to let go of what is harming you. In fact, it is an act of self-love and wisdom. You can wish people well, pray for their happiness, and still choose to move forward without them. Surround yourself with those who encourage your dreams, respect your boundaries, and bring out the best in you. Letting go is not a sign of weakness. It is a step toward freedom and a brighter future. You were created for a life of purpose, peace, and fulfillment. When you combine kindness with wisdom, you unlock the freedom to live authentically and joyfully. You are not responsible for changing those who refuse to change, nor are you required to stay in situations that steal your joy. Walk in the freedom that comes from setting healthy boundaries, forgiving without forgetting your own needs, and loving without losing yourself. As you do, you will find greater strength, deeper peace, and a renewed sense of purpose. Your kindness, paired with discernment, will light the way for others and inspire them to do the same. Learning to say no is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. Many people struggle with guilt or fear when they refuse a request, but saying no is not a sign of selfishness. It is a sign of wisdom. When you say no to things that drain your energy or go against your values, you make room for what truly matters. You protect your time, your peace, and your purpose. Remember, you are not obligated to meet every demand or fulfill every expectation. Your life is valuable, and your resources are limited. By saying no when necessary, you honor yourself and create space for growth, rest, and meaningful connections. True kindness is not about pleasing everyone. It is about living with integrity and intention. Discernment is the ability to see beyond appearances and recognize the true nature of people and situations. It is a gift that helps you make wise choices and avoid unnecessary pain. Not everyone who enters your life has your best interests at heart. Some may come with hidden motives or negative intentions. By practicing discernment, you learn to trust your intuition and listen to the quiet voice within. You become more aware of red flags and warning signs, and you are better equipped to protect yourself from harm. Discernment empowers you to choose your relationships, wisely invest your energy where it is valued, and walk away from what does not serve your highest good. Peace is one of the most precious gifts you can give yourself. It is the foundation of a healthy mind, a joyful heart, and a purposeful life. Protecting your peace means being intentional about what you allow into your life, your thoughts, your relationships, and your environment. It means letting go of drama, negativity, and anything that disrupts your sense of calm. You have the right to create a space where you feel safe, valued, and respected. Do not feel guilty for choosing peace over chaos. When you protect your peace, you become a source of strength and inspiration for others. Your calm presence can uplift those around you and create a ripple effect of positivity. Sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is walk away from what is hurting you. It takes courage to leave behind relationships, habits, or environments that no longer serve your well-being. Walking away is not a sign of weakness. It is a declaration of self-worth. It means you value yourself enough to let go of what is toxic, even if it is difficult. Trust that by releasing what is holding you back, you open the door to new opportunities and healthier connections. Remember, you are not responsible for fixing others or carrying burdens that are not yours. Your journey is yours alone, and you have the right to choose what stays and what goes. Self-respect is the foundation of a fulfilling life. It is the quiet confidence that comes from knowing your worth and honoring your values. When you respect yourself, you set standards for how you are treated and refuse to accept less than you deserve. Self-respect is not about arrogance or pride. It is about recognizing your inherent value as a human being. It empowers you to make choices that align with your purpose and protect your well-being. By embracing self-respect, you inspire others to treat you with the same dignity and care. Remember, you teach people how to treat you by the way you treat yourself. Stand tall, honor your boundaries, and never settle for less than you are worth. Your time and energy are two of your most valuable resources. Once spent, they cannot be regained. That's why it is so important to invest them wisely. Not every situation or relationship deserves your attention. When you give your time to people who appreciate and respect you, you build meaningful connections and create positive memories. But when you constantly give to those who only take, you end up feeling drained and unfulfilled. Learn to recognize where your energy is best spent. Prioritize activities and relationships that bring you joy, growth, and peace. Remember, it is not selfish to protect your time. It is a form of self-care. By valuing your own energy, you set an example for others to do the same. Emotional boundaries are essential for maintaining healthy relationships and a balanced life. They help you distinguish between your feelings and the feelings of others. Without clear boundaries, you may find yourself absorbing other people's emotions, problems, or negativity. This can lead to stress, anxiety, and emotional exhaustion. Setting emotional boundaries means knowing when to listen and support, and when to step back and protect your own well-being. It is okay to care deeply for others, but you are not responsible for fixing everyone's problems. By honoring your emotional limits, you create space for healing, growth, and genuine connection. Remember, you can be empathetic without losing yourself in someone else's struggles. Disappointment is a natural part of life. No matter how kind or giving you are, there will be times when people let you down or fail to meet your expectations. Instead of allowing disappointment to harden your heart, use it as a lesson. Every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Reflect on what you can learn from each experience. Did you ignore red flags? Did you give too much without receiving in return? Use these insights to make better choices in the future. Remember, disappointment does not define you. It is simply a stepping stone on your journey to greater wisdom and resilience. Keep your heart open, but let your experiences guide you. Authenticity is the courage to be yourself, even when it is difficult. It means living in alignment with your values, beliefs, and true desires. When you are authentic, you attract people who appreciate you for who you really are, not for what you can do for them. Being authentic requires vulnerability and honesty, but it also brings deep fulfillment and inner peace. Do not be afraid to show your true self, even if it means standing alone at times. The right people will respect your authenticity and support your journey. Remember, you were not created to fit into someone else's mold. Embrace your uniqueness and let your light shine. Letting go is one of the most liberating acts you can do for yourself. It means releasing what no longer serves you. Whether it's a toxic relationship, a painful memory, or a limiting belief, holding on to what hurts you only keeps you stuck in the past and blocks your path to happiness. Letting go is not about forgetting or pretending it never happened. It is about choosing peace over pain, growth over stagnation. Trust that by letting go, you make space for new blessings and opportunities to enter your life. You deserve to move forward with hope, confidence, and a renewed sense of purpose. Let go and allow yourself to soar. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people can transform your life. The company you keep has a direct impact on your mindset, your motivation, and your overall well-being. Positive connections encourage you to grow, celebrate your successes, and lift you up during difficult times. They respect your boundaries and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. Seek out relationships that are built on trust, respect, and mutual support. Let go of those who bring negativity, drama, or constant criticism into your life. Remember, you have the right to choose who you allow into your inner circle. By nurturing positive connections, you create an environment where you can thrive, dream bigger, and achieve more. Vulnerability is often misunderstood as weakness, but in reality, it is a profound strength. When you allow yourself to be open and honest about your feelings, struggles, and dreams, you invite deeper connections and authentic relationships. Vulnerability breaks down walls and builds bridges of understanding. It takes courage to share your true self, especially in a world that sometimes values perfection over authenticity. But by embracing vulnerability, you show others that it is okay to be real, to have flaws, and to need support. This openness not only strengthens your relationships, but also helps you grow in self-acceptance and resilience. Remember, true strength is found in the courage to be vulnerable. Living with purpose means making choices that align with your values and long-term goals. It is about being intentional with your actions, your words, and your relationships. When you live with purpose, you are less likely to be swayed by the opinions or demands of others. You become more focused, more resilient, and more fulfilled. Take time to reflect on what truly matters to you. What are your passions? What kind of impact do you want to make? Let your purpose guide your decisions and help you set boundaries that protect your dreams. Remember, a life lived with intention is a life of meaning and satisfaction. Self-discovery is a lifelong journey. As you grow and evolve, you will learn more about your strengths, your values, and your deepest desires. Embrace this journey with curiosity and compassion. Allow yourself to explore new interests, meet new people, and step outside your comfort zone. Each experience, whether good or bad, teaches you something valuable about yourself. Celebrate your progress and be gentle with yourself during setbacks. The more you understand who you are, the more confident and empowered you become. Remember, self-discovery is not about reaching a final destination. It is about enjoying the process and becoming the best version of yourself as you move forward. Remember that true kindness is never weakness. It is a powerful force that, when combined with wisdom, can change your life and the lives of those around you. Set boundaries with confidence, forgive with grace, and love with discernment. Protect your peace, honor your worth, and never be afraid to walk away from what no longer serves you. You have the strength to be both compassionate and wise, gentle and strong. Let your life be a reflection of these qualities, inspiring others to do the same. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and visit our channel for more inspiring content.